Hey everyone, welcome back to the Azure Data Factory session. In today's session, I'm going to tell you something about until activity. So this is very similar to, or it's very equivalent to do while loop in the programming languages. Okay, so do while what it does is, it is guaranteeing us that it is going to execute a set of instructions at least once in its lifetime or once in its execution time. Okay, so in today's session in Azure Data Factory, what our scenario is, we have a on-premise table called T status. The status has a column refreshed, so it is right now n, and this table is going to be updated every day once between 10 a.m. to 12 noon, and we don't know when it will happen exactly. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to use an until loop to keep on looking into the underlying status table and to see whether this column is refreshed or not. Okay, I mean, in the sense the value turns to y or not. So what we will be doing is, we have a set of activities in ADF. We have an until loop which executes on until flag. So until flag will be initially false. Okay, so until this until flag is false, it is going to keep on executing, and once we make this until flag as true, the until is going to stop. Okay, so don't get worried if I'm confusing. I'll make it clear while executing. Okay, so initially the until flag will be false, and then inside the until loop what we will be having is, we'll make the pipeline wait for 2 seconds. After waiting, it is going to probe the database or table. Probe means we are going to use a lookup activity. Okay, so after lookup activity, compare the value with if condition, whether it is y or n. Okay, and if it is y, then what we are going to do is update the until flag to true. So once the until flag is updated to true, right, which means that the loop has to end, so it will come out of the loop. So the next thing is, once it comes out of the loop, what it means is the T status table has been refreshed to y. So once it is y, what we are going to do is, we are going to copy this dim salesperson table to another table in SQL Server in Azure. Okay, so that is what our aim is. So we'll quickly implement this particular scenario in Azure Data Factory. So to start with, right, as I told you, we have an until flag which is initially false. Okay, it's initially false, and once we update it to true, the until is going to end. Okay, so let me drag and drop an until activity. This until activity is going to use the until flag. So the property should be, it's nothing but until flag we should use, but just that until only works on boolean expressions, so we'll convert it into boolean. So say finish. That's all with until. So inside is until, right, what we were told is, we'll implement a wait activity. So if you want to know more about wait activity, please watch my last video in which I have explained it clearly. Okay, so we'll make the pipeline wait for 2 seconds, and then we'll probe the underlying database or table, that status table. Okay, so no, before this we have to implement a lookup activity. Then one probing means lookup activity only, right? So just implement the lookup activity. It's just going to query the underlying database and table. So source dataset should be my on-premise SQL table. So in my earlier sessions, I have clearly explained how to load from on-premise SQL table to Azure SQL table. So please watch that, because these data sets are created in the previous sessions only. Okay, so I'm using this data set, and I'm going to write a query now. Select refreshed status. The column name is refreshed as status from T underscore status table. Okay, so this is going to bring us the value y or n. Okay, initially let us query the table. So it is n. So until it is n, the until loop is going to execute. Okay, so this lookup will be bringing us the value and compare that value in the if condition. So if condition is going to work in the output given by this lookup activity. So this lookup activity brings the output in first row tag and then status. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to compare the value brought by lookup equals against the value y. So we are just checking if the status has been refreshed to y or not. Okay, so if it is y, what it means is if condition is evaluated to true, then go inside the true part and then implement a set variable activity. This is what is going to update the until flag variable. In the initial first step, right, I showed you one variable until flag which was false then. So now we are going to make it to true. Alright, so once the until flag becomes true, the control will come out of until flag, because until works only when the evaluation expression is false. Once it becomes true, it will come out of the loop. So once it comes out of the loop, what it means, the status has been refreshed to y. Okay, then we are going to do the copy activity, copying the on-premise table to SQL Server table. In my last videos and all, we have implemented lots of time how to copy from on-premise server to Azure server. Okay, so I am just using the same copy activity here. Alright, so let us see. So how it is going to be working is, it will keep on using, first until activity will be executed and then it will wait for 2 seconds. It will look up the value. If it is y, then it is going to set the variable. If it is not y, then it is going to ignore. Okay, no other task is given in the false part, so it is not going to do anything. So again, it will wait, it will look up, it will come to the if part. Once it is false, then it will end there. So wait, lookup, if condition, wait, lookup, if condition. So this series is going to be continuously executed until the if condition is evaluated to true and the variable is set to true in the until flag. So this loop is going to continue. Once this until becomes true, right, it will come out and then it is going to copy the data. So let me run it so that you will be understanding it very clearly. See, until has started and then it has gone inside wait. So we have made it to wait for 2 seconds. So it has waited. Next to do wait, lookup activity is going to execute. Lookup will bring the column value and if is going to compare that column value. So lookup, then if will execute and then again wait will execute. So let us keep on watching. So you are seeing here, right, the initially wait, lookup, if condition, wait, lookup, if condition, wait, lookup, if condition. So the same loop will keep on executing until the underlying table, right, we are updating it to y. If it becomes y, then if condition will evaluate to true and it will update the until flag. Alright, so I am just updating it. So now we'll see how it goes. This lookup will anyhow miss that update. So next iteration it should end, the until should end. Okay. Alright, so the lookup has brought y, if condition has evaluated to true and then it is executing the set variable activity which is present in the true part of the if condition. So once set variable is updating the until flag to true, until has stopped execution and then control has come to copy data activity. So it has copied it. Okay, so that is what has happened. So if you look at this particular example, right, it's pretty clear. It started until loop and it keeps on waiting until the if condition is evaluated to true. Once it has evaluated to true, it has come out. Once the if condition is true, it has executed set variable and then it has copied the data. So this is how we have to use this until activity in our Azure Data Factory. Okay, if you have any doubts or clarifications about this particular explanation, right, you please let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I request you to subscribe for giving me so much motivation, and for those who have already done, I am thankful to you. Please keep supporting.